Hey, Mario Karters and Frenzy fans, welcome to our latest episode where we talk about the races and ranks, the points potential we can get, and the ticket transactions that might help us get there. So you probably noticed that I'm flying solo tonight. My wife is feeling a little bit under the weather, and so I'm just going to be talking to you guys just solo and reviewing a little bit of the Luigi Cup from the first week's ranked in the Paris Tour, and go into the second week's ranked, which is the Rosalina Cup, and go over the calculator and loadouts. And if you're new to the channel, kind of give you a little bit of information on how to use the calculator. And if you're an old timer, there might be some information there that can help you out if you're in a unique situation this week. I'm finding myself in a unique situation, so it's important that we use or we understand how to use the calculator right. So you can see here from last night, we posted a video last night on how, I was trying to get that into first place with not a very large margin of winning. I think it was like 300 and some odd points. Well, since posting the video and, just with a couple hours left last night, this Nito ES guy, he got like 300 more points than I had. He had 71,748. So I had to go back to RMX Rainbow Road and play it a few more times and get just enough points. End up getting an even narrower margin, like 29 points here. So I was happy with that and thinking, great, this next week should be pretty good because I won within such a small, narrow margin. So this morning I woke up and took a look at the loadouts and what the competition's like, and look at this. So we got someone in tier 70, tier 65. So, it's 5 tiers. It's respectable. That's okay. They have a top score, all-time top score of 48,000. And this next person is tier 62. Then tier 69 with 46,000. Oh, well, so then the guy in person in second place has a top score of 54,000, which is actually quite impressive. Fourth place, tier 65. Fifth place, tier 69, Jambros. I don't know if I'm pronouncing it right. Anyway, he's a fellow Redditor. He's in my ranked. I reached out to him this morning and we were talking a little bit about loadouts and scores that, he's projecting and stuff. And so anyway, his all-time high score is 56,381. And if you look in real close here, look at the badge that he's rocking. Top 100. So last tour, I think it was the first time that he had tried for it, and I think he blew it out of the water. He got like 39th all time, like for the whole entire tour. So anyway, props to Jambros. So looks like the competition is going to be much more stiff this week than it was last week. And to be honest, I think it might be, I don't know. I think I'm going to have to spend some tickets in order to be able to get first, but I'm not sure that it's what I want to do. And reading some other posts on Reddit, it looks like a lot of people are, I don't know, kind of back to the same, kind of hard loadout, or not loadouts, but competition. And, I'm kind of scratching my head. I was like, man, I only won first place by like 29 points. I guess I wouldn't, based on our discussion on ranked placement theory, I wouldn't have expected to have, such stiff or stringent competition. So interesting thing was we got an email this morning, completely out of the blue, unsolicited. So just wanted to read it real quick. So the title is Mario Kart Tour Ranked Cup Matching. It says, "Dear Frenzy fans, we wanted to reach out to you to inform you about your ranked matching theory that you have discussed on your YouTube channel. Please be advised that for the past month, our senior ranked matching engineer, Mr. Ijiwaru Hito, has been on leave of absence, and the replacement didn't understand the proprietary algorithm used to match players against others in ranked. We sincerely apologize for the confusion as to why ranked mode has been inexplicably easy and assure you that the mistake won't be made in the future. Okay, so yeah, the email's, total rubbish. I just thought it'd be kind of funny, to pretend that the guy that was in charge of doing ranked mode, he was out on vacation or took a leave of absence, and the guy that was replacing him had no clue what he was doing. And so for the past month or so, we've been having super easy ranked matchups. But anyway, I don't know what's going on. It's, it is what it is. So anyway, let's go ahead and take a look at current rank. All right, so we're gonna go through the races and take a look at my current loadouts, and just kind of talk about the actions and bonus points per action that we can expect, and see what type of score we predict, and if I'll need to use tickets, and if I want to use tickets, and so on and so forth. So starting out here with RMX Rainbow Road 1R, got Metal Mario at level 6, but only 800 points, and Gold Dry Bones at also level 6, but double uncapped at 1190. But he's also a coin box driver, so we can anticipate getting more actions. So I'm anticipating for a good run, which is a double frenzy run, about 160 actions, and hoping to get a non-stop combo, which is going to yield about 65 bonus points per action. So here we've got a high-end driver, level 6, 1190. For the carts, it looks like I'll probably be going with the Happy right here, level 6 and 490. So you can, just click on the arrow and choose the right level and base points that you're going to be using for your own loadout. And then down here for the glider, it looks like I have the snow crystals at level 6 and double uncapped. So with the 160 actions and my player level at 150 and the bonus points per action of 65, looks like I can anticipate getting about 37,000 points for that race. So we're actually going to jump ahead to the Sunset Wilds, and for a respectable double frenzy run, there's no coin boxes on the top here, so action count might be a little bit lower unless you have and are using Ninja Shy Guy. If he's at a higher level than some of these other players that you may have, having the boomerang, you might try and get one of the boombox or a boombox frenzy, where there's another racer that is a coin box racer, and on the course they end up doing their coin box, and at the same time you have to have a boomerang, and if you're close enough to them when you do the boomerang, either just normal or with the frenzy, it collects all the coins. So anyway, in that case you would probably want to use like 150 actions, but I'm not going to be using him because I've already got the Gold Shy Guy at level 4 and 980. So I'm anticipating getting a good solid run, probably around 120 actions. And this one's hard to keep combo on, so I'm only anticipating about 48 bonus points per action. Can maybe put that up to 50 if you're getting really good at the non-stop combo. So then here for the cart, I'll be using the Gold Snow Skimmer, so level 3 and 490. And then the glider here, which might be my saving grace, get the Dry Bowser Umbrella, level 7 and triple uncapped at 700 base points. So calculator's predicting that I'll get about 23,770. So now let's move to the new race this tour, which is Paris Promenade 3 RT. And you'll see here, that I only have one driver. Fortunately, it's Vacation Peach, level 6 and double uncapped, which is good. So we put her at level 6 and double uncapped. But for the carts and the gliders, I actually don't have anything top shelf for either of them. So it's a good opportunity to kind of go through how to use the tool if you don't have a top shelf item. So ideally what you want to do is in the drop it down, you can select level 0 since they're not top shelf. And then go ahead and put in the base points of whatever cart or glider you're going to be using. So for both the cart and the glider, I'm going to be putting zeros in, and I do have base points of 595 here. But one thing to be sure of is, or to make sure that you do right, is if you don't have a top shelf glider, even if you have a non-stop combo, you can only get 30 bonus points, extra bonus points per action. If you have a top shelf glider, then it allows you to get 45 bonus points per action. And so with only having a middle shelf, you need to account for just 30 bonus points per action. So normally, especially since it's a T-track, I would anticipate getting about 66 bonus points per action. And if you have a top shelf glider for this, I would go ahead and put in, like 64, 66 bonus points per action for this course. If you don't, then you need to subtract about 15. So I'll round it to 50 bonus points per action. And if you don't have a top shelf or a middle shelf and you only have bottom shelf, then you're gonna need to subtract another 15 from that. So that would be around the 35 bonus points per action. So anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and stick with the 50 and about 135 actions is what I'm anticipating, maybe 140. So with that, we can get around maybe 23,000 points. So let's go ahead and go to this last tab here and see where we're at. So right now, with having not played any of the 3 tracks, looks like I'm gonna be shooting for probably around 84,000. If we come back here, so 89,000. I don't know. This might be a week where maybe I'm just shooting for like 6th place. A lot of people they've already played and are scoring more. This 83,000 might actually land me right around 6th. But let's go ahead and take a look at maybe some possibilities of what we could do to level things up, and see what that might do for us in total. So coming back over here to Rainbow Road, I actually have Gold Dry Bones. He's at level 6, but he's 3 of 5 tickets to level 7. So technically I could just put 2 tickets on him and get him to level 7. Also the Happy Ride, it was in a purchasable pack or banner, whatever, a couple tours ago. So I got 3 more on it. So it's only 2 away. So I'd only have to put 2 tickets on it to get it to level 7. If it's at level 7, it really deserves to be double uncapped. So we could probably anticipate getting more along the lines of 40,000, 41, maybe even like 42 or 43 if it's a good run. So that's about 4,000, 5,000 more points that we can expect to get there. Then if we come over here, so if we take a look at Paris Promenade, so Vacation Peach, I was gonna say Pink and Cold Peach, but Vacation Peach, she also has 3 tickets towards level 7, so it would only be 2 tickets to get her to level 7. So that would give me like another 1,500, maybe 2,000 points. So if we take those into account, all right, so now we're getting kind of right at that 89,000 area. So it'll be interesting to see, come this weekend. I'm probably gonna grind on RMX Rainbow Road 1R a lot and see if I can get more. I might get like a triple coin box frenzy or something and get like 45,000 or 46,000, something like that. In which case, it completely changes, the strategy moving forward. And, also my opponents, they'll have the opportunity to get more points as well. So we'll just kind of have to feel it out. Another thing that is possible, if you look over here, okay, so it's possible to get a top shelf cart or glider through the pipe that's available that opened up this second week. But also it looks like the $20 banners. So we'll have to see. I'm not really a huge fan of any of these 4 items. I wasn't planning on pulling for anything in the second week. It might be good to get Vacation Peach up another level, to only have to spend 1 ticket on her to get her level 7. But we'll have to see. I don't know. It's really going to depend on, how this first race or so goes and what the opponents, what their scores are looking like over the next few days. So anyway, let's go back to, let's just take a look. If we were to, let's just say hypothetically, purchase the, what is this, Choco Macron or something. Let's just say I purchase it 3 times. Same thing with the Rose Parasol. So we put it up to level 3 for each one, and then probably only play at 400 points, 400 base points. And then let's see here, if we come back down to level 6, okay, so it's about 2,000 points. If we keep her at level 7, that'd be about 3,500. So total, we're over 91,000 points. So there's a lot of moving pieces. That's one of the things that's nice about the calculator, is it can kind of keep track of these things for you. It can help you figure out where to best allocate your tickets. This morning I was actually chatting with Alex. He's the fellow that does the predictions for ACR 100 and 1010, I guess. I was chatting with him over text this morning, and he said that he was using the calculator because he wasn't sure if he should, focus spending all of his tickets on one item, or allocate the tickets to 2 different items over the 2 different races, and trying to figure out what the cup final points would be based on the 2 different scenarios that he was thinking of. And he found that if you were to use the same amount of tickets but across 2 different drivers, instead of loading them all onto one driver, that would get to a higher level than both of them at a lower level. Using the tickets for the 2 items would get him more points. So I think he pulled the trigger on doing that. So anyway, it's cool just to hear stories of how people are using the calculator. And so hopefully it's helping you. If you're new to the channel and haven't used it before, go ahead and check in the description. There's a link for it. You click on the link. You just have to make sure that you save a copy to your device, whether it's your desktop or your mobile device, and then that'll allow you to enter in different values for your own loadout. So anyway, hopefully it helps you out. Good luck with rank this week, and may the frenzies be forever in your favor.